Monkey Man is better than John Wick, and I love John Wick. But Monkey Man ups the game big time because Dev Patel made a hallucinatory, blood-drenched noir about vengeance in Indian history. He made a movie about an underground brawler, like I said, who dresses up like a monkey, who teams up with a group of mystical trans warriors to beat the living shit out of the church and the state and the cops. What more do I need to tell you? Go see Monkey Man. This movie has the most incredible collection of elements I think I've ever seen in a movie. Everything I'm like, yes. Oh, did I mention it's funny? Did I mention the soundtrack rips? Yes. It just hits you like a fist to the face, and then you're in the middle of it. But then sometime around the middle, there's a little bit of a nice lull, and I started to think to myself, this movie's taking some big ass risks. This is not an easy movie to make, because he's doing John Wick, and you could just do John Wick, and he could have a ball with doing John Wick, but he's doing John Wick plus political commentary, plus religion, plus gender identity. He's doing he's class.
Yeah.
He's doing John Wick plus all these other elements, and that's to me where the risk comes in. But not only does it pay off, it pays off big time, and that to me, and again, love John Wick. John Wick's amazing. But Monkey Man takes it to the next level by adding all these extra elements to the John Wick just core sort of structure of somebody going on a vengeance, killing spree. Dev fucking Patel. Oh my God. I was watching an interview too with Dev about the making of Monkey Man, and oh my God, everything I love about the movies he was saying in this interview about how they did not have a huge budget for this thing. You think Dev Patel, Jordan Peele's producing, but this movie came together kind of in stages over time. Jordan Peele really didn't come in. Jordan Peele sort of saved it from obscurity, basically. Netflix, fuck you, by the way. Netflix literally was going to let this movie die on the vine.
Disgraceful.
They bought this movie and they were going to let it die on the shelf. What is wrong with you? What is the movie industry?
/ literally,
what is the movie industry?
Brett, as producers, what is the possible rationale for not championing
some sort
this
of
film?
weird tax
I don't understand.
incentive?
Who knows, Brett?
Give me a break. How do you sleep at night? You were going to let Monkey Man die on the shelf?
Dev Patel, you did it. You did the damn thing. I love you. I fucking love you. You were the prince who was promised. None of these other guys got it.
Wow.
You saved men. You saved men in Hollywood. I love you. You're my hero. I fucking loved your movie, man. I loved Monkey Man. It was awesome. Here's some things I loved about it.
Yes.
I loved the action in the movie. Let's just start there.
Oh.
It's Slade. There was, a la John Wick, amazing action stuff. What was some of your? I loved when he took something in his teeth and then used that to stab a guy, cut his throat with a knife. That was amazing.
I had that on my notes. The best when he's doing the elevator fight and then he has he stabs the guy in the neck but not all the way, and the guy's trying to get the knife out, and then Dev takes his teeth and grabs the knife in his teeth and pushes the knife in.
That rocked.
And and again he is fighting oh my God, he's fighting against the church and the state and the cops, and he's just the Monkey Man, and he's got his all his his army with him and everything. But really, it's just, at the core of it is Monkey Man versus this massive power structure to avenge his mom, and you could not be cheering harder the whole time.
The politics. Brett's mentioned sort of the gender politics and the identity politics in the film, but also the insanely resonant Indian politics in the film.
Yeah.
This movie still is not out in India. I wonder why. The main character looks and dresses like Modi and basically runs the BJP and does all the things Modi does all over India and has. Also, the Indian election starts on April 16th. So for 6 weeks, they're going to be doing that. Modi's looking for a third term. It's Hindu fascism, or what do you call it? Hindu nationalism. It's what we have in this country. It's Christian nationalism.
This movie is
it's what's happening in India.
This movie is brave to an extent that I don't even fathom because I don't even know the local politics to the extent to understand how bold this movie is, but just sort of tiptoeing around the edges of it and reading some things and what you're saying, this movie is fucking bold in its messaging.
Bold. It's bold and it's pointed at India, but also it's a message that anybody can understand.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't looked around, there's a bit of oppression going on, right? And I was thinking a lot about that oppression during this movie, and I was feeling very emotional. And here's a confession, movies, babies, lover. Guys, I cried in the movie theater during this film.
I love that.
I love that. I'm an emotional person. I'm not immune to crying at movies.
I believe it.
I can't imagine the last time I caught myself. I'm like, am I going to cry at Monkey Man at the fucking City Walk at 11 a.m. on a Saturday?
Yes, you are, because you're a
man. Bawling.
Because you're a Monkey Man, baby.
Bawling.